And I was saying, you know, have you guys ever thought about like a spirituality group for people with SMI? And he said, no, not really. I said, well, what do you think that would be like? And he was all in favor of it. And he says, but I think we might get some flack from the staff and the board. I said, why? He said, well, you know, they're going to be worried that we're going to be unleashing the demons if we talk about spirituality. I said, well, let's see what we can do. So we met with them and tried to reassure them that people can talk about spirituality without it precipitating psychotic breakdowns and that kind of thing. And the group went great. People came in and they talked and they talked and they talked, and it was the double-edged sword. For some people, their faith was what kept them going with their mental illness. For other people, religious, spiritual issues made matters much worse. And they kind of reserved a particular bitterness for the church that had rejected them when they developed their mental illness, or fear at God for giving them the mental illness. The other thing they mentioned was that no one had talked to them about religious or spiritual issues in their history in treatment. And they had, I think, something like a total of 200 years of treatment among them. And no one had raised religion or spirituality. It was the first time. The only critical feedback we got in the group after 8 weeks was that it was much too short. We needed to keep it going. And we did. We kept it going for 2 more years with no shortage of conversation. We actually wrote it up for Community Mental Health Journal. It's one of the first descriptions of a spiritual discussion group in a community mental health center.